All right. Matt, the mortgage guy here. In today's video, I'm going to go through a purchase roadmap. What I intend to do in this video is just give you a clear understanding of what it's going to look like when you're purchasing a home from start to finish, what steps to expect. Now, every lender is going to operate a little bit different, but I'll give you a look inside of our process and what it's going to look like from start to finish. Before I jump into it, do me a favor. If you like straightforward, easy to understand mortgage, real estate, market info, please consider subscribing, do all that stuff. Well, enough of the fluff. Let's just jump right into it. So in the midst of creating this, and I'm going to ask for some feedback. If you have anything that you think we missed, think that we should add, please, in the comments below, add that. We are always trying to innovate, always try to do what we can to provide straightforward, easy to digest content for our clients to make the loan process as smooth and easy to understand as possible. So without further ado, we're going to start here. And what we're going to do first and foremost that this revision does not have is number these things, right? So people know that this is number 1, followed by number 2, followed by number 3. But I'll walk through it and talk through it and tell you what we got. The initial disclosure. So you've entered into contract. Congratulations, you're in contract. You probably get an email from your realtor. You probably get an email from the title company. You get an email from us that says, hey, we're going to order fees from the title company. As soon as we get those, we're going to send out your initial disclosures. So those initial disclosures are step 1 with us, the lender. It's going to come from more than likely a third-party service that has some form of e-signing, right? And so you'll get those. It'll have all your numbers. It'll have a bunch of fluff. It'll have 70 pages worth of stuff you've got to e-sign. But the main thing is it's your intent to proceed. You look at that loan estimate. Yeah, Matt and his team let me know that this is what my payment's going to be. Here's some of the fees I should expect. And this looks legit. This looks in line. You'll read through those. And some people read every single line. Some people kind of skip through it. But it's got all the stuff about discrimination that you've got, loan options presented to you and whatnot. So we'll get those out to you within 24 hours, more likely than not, of getting into contract. You want to sign those because once you sign those, we can submit the loan, we can order the appraisal, but we can't do anything until those initial disclosures are signed. That's your intent to proceed. So those are signed. Now you've got the appraisal ordered. We're going to order the appraisal. We have to order it through an appraisal management company. And so that appraisal management company is going to assign it and it's going to get accepted by an appraiser. And then we're going to have some sort of due date, but look for a payment link. If your lender does it like us, the appraisal gets ordered, a link gets sent to you. You have to pay for that before that whole process starts, where the AMC assigns it to an appraiser, gets a due date, and gets the thing rolling. So after you've signed the disclosures from our team, you're going to get something saying, thank you for signing those. We're going to submit your loan and we're going to order your appraisal. Look out for the link and pay for that appraisal when that link comes over. So appraisal gets ordered, your loan gets submitted to underwriting. Every lender's different. A lot of lenders that we're working with as a broker are going to underwrite your loan really fast. And that underwrite basically means review. Look at all the stuff that we submitted, your bank statements, your W-2s, your pay stubs, your ID, whatever it is that we have in your file, they're going to review it and issue a conditional approval. Conditional approval says your loan is approved, but we need a letter of explanation for this. We need another month of bank statements because the last ones you had in the file were a couple months old and we want the most recent stuff. We're also going to need a copy of something. I don't know. They're going to ask for a few different things that they didn't receive in that initial submission. And so us as the lender are going to send you, congratulations, you're conditionally approved. Here's the things that we still need. Sometime during, getting those prior to doc conditions from you and whatnot, we're going to receive the appraisal back. The appraisal is going to come back to the lender. You'll get notified that it's in. The underwriters have to review it. This says underwriting will review it within 48 hours. More often than not, that's 24 hours or less, but we provide ourselves a little bit of a buffer so we don't look like an idiot if it takes a couple days. But appraisal comes in, underwriting reviews it. Yep, looks good. We're signing off. It's in at 5:30. There's no conditions needed. Everything's good there. Then when we get those conditions from you that we asked for up here with underwriting approval, we resubmit your loan. It's been conditionally approved. They asked for a number of things. We've got those things from you. And maybe there's other things from title and some other internal conditions that we also collected. We submit it all back in, and we submit that in with the intention of getting the loan clear to close. It's all resubmitted, and then, a day later, 2 days later, sometimes same day, clear to close, which is some of the sweetest words you'll hear whispered in any lender's office. That we are clear to close. It means everything's clear. We're fine. We can now balance with title. We can draw final loan documents. We've made it. They've signed off everything on your loan. We're ready to roll. So like this little check mark says, we're clear to close. We're going to balance figures with title and draw final loan docs. Title company is going to verify the final cash to close number, the wire instructions, and you're going to confirm with them, okay, I've got to wire $71,532 to you guys. Here's your wire instructions. They're also going to set your signing appointment with a notary. This used to happen a lot of times inside of a title company in the last 18 months. More often than not, this is happening with a mobile notary, but whatever the case may be, they're going to set that up. And that's the next step, is you're going to sign your docs with a notary and send in that cash to close. Whatever's due at close, more often than not, you're going to wire that in. I know some people still use cashier's checks. It's 2021, so get with the program, start wiring your funds. Just make sure they're going to the right place. And then after your docs are signed, title gets it back. Depending on the lender, they can request funds now and have them within an hour, and fund and record that same day. I know some lenders, it might take longer. As a broker, I'm dealing with all kinds of different lenders. So I'm not saying, it's a good thing or a bad thing, but most lenders can do this part fairly quick, right? We sign on Thursday night. The docs get into title on Friday. They fund it. They record it. It's official. You're a homeowner. Welcome home. So again, this is just a brief overview of what it's going to look like. This is obviously something that I've created, my team's created for our process. It may vary a little bit depending on the lender, but it should be fairly similar. If you have any feedback on things we can improve, things we can do to make this more clear, something you thought we missed, something you think we should add, I'd be more than happy to hear some of that feedback, because like most things in my business, that's a work in progress, and really just have the intention to do all we can to make it clear and easy to understand for consumers. So again, just wrapping it up, this is our in-process purchase roadmap. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Hopefully you found value. If you're inside of California and you want help, whether you're looking to refinance or looking to purchase a home, feel free to reach out to me and the team, matt@mattthemortgageguy.com. If you're outside of California, we've got a link in the description, greatmortgagebroker.com. Connect you with a broker who's licensed in your state who can help you out. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We gonna see.